Hey everybody, this is Rich from Navigating Life. I'm also the ITV radio show host of The Game of Life. You can watch us on the internet every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at www.navigatinglife.me. We also have a Facebook group, Navigating Life, which is all about inspiration and motivation, and I highly encourage everybody to get involved with that. I find that inspiration and motivation on a daily basis really improves everybody's personal attitude and really helps get through the day and just make things better overall. The reason I'm on video today is I really want to talk about something, a passion of mine, okay? It's a passion. I was recently sitting with some individuals, and they said to me, every time you talk about sales and every time you talk about selling and sales skills, you're passionate about it, Rich. And the other thing is, look at the skills that you have. Look at the history that you have. Look at what you've accomplished with sales, and think about what kind of programs you've been involved with. I mean, you have such a great talent and such a great skill there that it's so marketable. Why don't you try getting out and letting other people know that you're available to help them become great sales professionals? And I said, you know, I really, really want to do that. That's the purpose of my video today, is to more or less just kind of get myself out there, market the fact that I'm available, and I think let you know exactly why I should be helping you and how I can help you. First, when the NCR Corporation hired me in 1984, it was considered the #1 sales training program in the nation of all Fortune 500 companies. So that program in itself was fantastic. I mean, we had psychologists, sociologists, we had successful salespeople, motivational speakers. We had so many people come in. I was with them for 7 months. Now, they interviewed 10,000 people for that job, and they only hired 250 of us, and I was one of them. And I am so fortunate and so happy that they chose me to be part of that selling program, because for almost 30 years now, it's just 1 year shy of 30 years, I've been implementing and utilizing a lot of the things I learned back then. And over time, I've also been introduced and around other selling organizations that help me even fine-tune and improve upon the selling process. Some of the things that have also impacted me in my life is the fact that I've been with some extremely successful salespeople. And what I did is I worked with them, I studied them, and I implemented a lot of their sales techniques. And I put together what I consider to be Rich Ashton's version, or Rich Ashton's program, Rich Ashton's system. I think my system, I know my system will work for you. I know my system is effective. It's proven. I was a national producer. I was nationally ranked with various organizations in my lifetime. When I was a district manager, I was nationally ranked. When I worked for an organization, there was 8,000 agents out there. I was either one of the top 10 people or one of the top 15 people. I would always come in somewhere around 7, 8, 9 of 8,000 agents out there, and I've been asked to speak. I've been up in front of a podium. I've been on stage. I've been in front of other districts. I've trained a lot of different people, and I've spoken about my successes many times. And therefore, I really want to get out there and start working with other people and helping them. One of the things that I've really observed in my life is the fact that so many business owners and so many people who are so skillful at what they do. They could be an architect, they could be a spa owner, they could be a video producer, they could be a manufacturing facility, a distribution facility, they have a service, they have a product that they have. All really excellent products, but they're failing. They're failing because their sales are really hurting. And the thing is that they have such great things, such great products, such great prospects, yet they need to be better at selling. And that's where I come in. That's how I can help you, or help anybody who has a business and they want to improve their sales and increase their income and get their revenue built up. Because this system that I have devised is effective, and it is also extremely proven. It's transferable, it's understandable, it's simple, and it makes the whole process seamless, and it makes you very comfortable with the whole process or the prospects of getting in front of people and selling. And I work it out to this, and I often say that Selling can be very intimidating for so many people. It's almost like getting on stage and having stage fright. It's pick up a phone and try to call somebody, and they freeze. Say there's somebody out on the floor, go over and sell them, and their heart is in their throat. They can't do it. And the thing is, it's just a lack of experience or a lack of having a technique or a track or something to make the process very easy for you. But here's just one little simple thing that I often talk about, and I'm going to talk about with you if I meet with you, is just having little techniques. Now, for example, how hard would it be for you to walk up to somebody and say to them, I would really love to help you? How hard is that? If you called somebody on the phone and say, the reason for my phone call is I know I can help you and I want the opportunity to help you. How hard is that? If you think about what you're doing, think about the psychology behind that, it's not very hard. So it's a great entree. It helps smooth right into it. Now, I also break everything down into what I call threes, and there's two sets of threes. The first set of three is basically the part of introducing yourself or getting in front of a customer for the first time. And the process there, the three things that you need to do that are highly effective, and most people don't do this, is introduce themselves. Tell people about yourselves. Like, for example, I have a master's in finance. I was a professor of finance and economics. I've been in my business for 22 years. I'm very skilled at what I've done. I've built various businesses. I tell them all about myself, and guess what? Not only are you giving them more or less a resume or your credentials, but it's powerful. It's a powerful thing because most people can't sit there and tell somebody about themselves. So introduce yourself by telling them about you. Tell them about the services and products that you have. Tell them about the company that you're representing. Tell them about your company if it's your firm. Tell them those things. And lastly, and most importantly, tell them how you can help them. So introduce, talk about the products and services, how you can help them. The second major three that I talk about is when you go through the process of selling somebody. What's involved? Always think about it in three steps. First step, you're going to go and collect data. You're going to collect information about somebody. You don't have the right to sell anybody anything. And remember this is the golden rule right here. You don't have the right to sell me or anyone else or anybody you meet anything until you know what it is that they need to purchase from you. And the only way you're going to do that is you have to go through a process. The other thing is psychologically, if somebody thinks they're going to be sold, they're going to push you off. If you tell somebody when you first meet them, we're going to get together 3 times, and I promise you, you're not buying anything from me until we get together the 3rd time. So when we get together the first time, what's very important to me and what's critical to this whole process for me is to get to know you. I need to collect data. I need to ask a lot of questions to collect the information I need in order for me to qualify the ability to sell you something or come up with a solution for you. So first thing is data collection. Second thing is when you meet somebody, you say to them, knowing what I know as being the ultimate professional, being an expert at what I do, let them know that. Let them know you're very skilled at what you do. When I meet with you the second time, I'm gonna more or less present to you, knowing what I know, what I would do if I were you. And again, people love the fact that you care about them and you're coming across as a professional. You know as well as I do, just being good out there makes you great. So when you come across somebody who's really qualified and really good at what they do and really presents themselves sharply and well, you've done most of the selling already. Now, the last thing you're going to do is say, I'm going to get together the 3rd time. The 3rd time when we get together, I would expect by that time that we're going to do some business. We're going to sign contracts. You're going to give me a deposit. You're going to do whatever it's going to be. And then probably based on the second meeting, there's going to be some things that you want to change or correct a little bit or modify based on the solution I gave you, because I'm not you. I did the best I could to give you the solution I think would be best for you, but there might be some pricing issues, there might be some time issues, whatever the issues may be, we'll fine tune it, but we'll come to a conclusion, we'll come to an amicable agreement, and we're going to do business. So again, people are going to be relaxed rather than being uptight if you tell them that we're going to meet 3 times and you're not buying anything the first time. There are some simple skills, some simple little rules. Now, with that said, however, there are a lot of little techniques, a lot of little skills that you need to know, a lot of little things that I do that that move the process along, that make you more efficient, more effective, get you in front of more people. And on top of that, one of the big things that I'm going to teach you how to do is constantly replace, or do the best you can to constantly replace the customers that you have, because you have prospects, then you have a customer. Once they're a customer of yours, you need a new prospect. You need somebody else to convert into a customer. And I have a system in place that works beautifully for that. Proven. There was actually a time in my career when I was so effective at getting new customers that I used to actually hand them out to other professionals that I trusted, and I'd let them go out and I would only take some of the commissions on those cases. That's how effective I was at getting more people coming to me. So again, those are skills. That's the sales process. I know my system will work. I know I can help you. I know I'll increase your income, and I'll provide you with a better life as a result of that. Please contact me and let's get together and let me find out, let me get the information, let me do my process, let me find out about you and how I can help you. Thank you.